The hip hop world lost an icon. DJ K Slay has passed away from what they're saying is complications with COVID. You can't even put into words what this dude meant to hip hop. From being a graffiti artist back in like the 80s to being a mixtape DJ to being a legendary New York City radio DJ. Like, prayers of condolences to his family. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't put it into words. You start talking about things like The Diplomats Volume 1, hosted by DJ K Slay. Mm-hmm. Especially guys our age, you start talking about, remember the first time you heard Alphabetical Slaughter by Papoose? DJ K Slay brought him out. Mm-hmm. The first time you heard The Letter P by Saigon, DJ K Slay. Like, and then he was always so consistent on Shade 45, just bringing out, like, he kept street hip hop, like, in your face. Mm-hmm. When you heard K Slay, it was the street shit, and it was always going to be the street shit. When I listened to Shade 45, I don't think I ever heard a Drake record ever.
Heard what?
A Drake record ever. But you know who I did hear? 38 Special, Benny, Conway, like all that street shit. A Mafia, and I think street hip hop is going to take a real hit by like not having DJ K Slay waving the flag for him on the front lines. Anything you want to kind of expound upon with K Slay?
No, man, you touched on all of it. I'm just looking over his stuff right now. We have to also remember that, you know, COVID is still a thing out there. I know we joke about. I know it's not joking, but you know, I've dealt with it 3 times, and I said I'm not going to get it a 4th time. You know, we try to make light of it as we can, but it's still out there, man. This thing says that he's been fighting COVID for 4 months.
Yeah. So
like, it's still out there. So, you know, prayers up to K Slay and his family, and prayers up to the hip hop community for real.
Yeah. Remember the first time you heard Rolling 25 Deep when he had 25 young niggas?
Yeah.
And then now he expanded it to like Rolling 50 Deep, and you're like, yo, that's like an 8-minute song.
Yeah, that's a.
And I think most recently, he put out a Rolling 75 Deep, where I'm like, yo, I don't know if I can name 75 rappers.
Can you imagine, like,
that I want to hear from?
You remember when we used to listen to songs that long? Remember the Game came out with Blood?
The One Blood remix?
Oh my god!
When's the last time you listened to the One Blood remix? Probably the day it came out, right?
That was probably the last time I listened to it. It was way too long.
I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, damn, when's the last time I listened to the One Blood remix? I'm like, yeah, probably the day it came out.
Yeah. That was like, what, 9 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my attention span's not that long.
Yeah. So many niggas on that.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
But back in that time, you know, that was the thing to do.
And that was the
the game did it twice, right? Mm-mm. Didn't he have a 75?
I mean, he always did those long songs, the 300 bars and running and shit.
300 bars. Yeah.
I mean, that was a series that was 100 and it was 200 and it was 300 and it was 400. And those are all like around the times he was dissing niggas too. 300 bars and running was a crazy record.
Yeah, it was.
He did the whole Jacket for Beats thing where the beat would switch up. That's a crazy record.
You think are you done talking about K-Slay?
Yeah.
You think the game said 50 Cent can't rap, so that's why he won't go after Eminem. You agree with that?
Wait. The game said 50 can't rap, so
that's why he wants to go after Eminem, because he was on a podcast or he's getting interviewed, and he said the guy asked him, he's like, why you gonna go after Eminem? Why not 50 Cent? And he said 50 Cent can't rap. He said, but your mans can.
You mean like in like a verses or like?
I don't know what context it was in. I'm not sure.
Because 50 can rap. 50 got bars. I mean, he's not the rapper he once was, but he's also not talking about the shit he once was talking about. Mm. But in a versus setting, Game and M is very interesting because they both got some hits, but like not a depth of catalog of, oh, these are like hits. Mm. So, you know, you're not going to have that much like Billboard type stuff that are going to be on there before they start getting and start comparing album cuts.
So let me say this real quick. So make sure I put context behind it. It was on the Fresh Pair podcast, and the game actually brought up 50 Cent while explaining the Eminem battle. He says 50 can't out-rap me. Your buddy can rap though. That's what he said.
Oh yeah, 50 can't out-rap the game, but M can. Yeah, there aren't too many people walking planet Earth that white boy can't out-rap.
Oh, and then another related article says 50 Cent's open to a versus battle with the game. Who do you think wins that?
What, 50 in the game?
Mm-hmm.
50 washes him.
You think so?
Yeah.
Off of one album?
Yeah.
50 just let that whole album play?
Yeah.
He just let Get Rich Die Trying
My
to
nigga
play?
just turn on Get Rich and then just walk away. Yeah. Shit. I mean, The Massacre got some hits on it too.
The Massacre does.
You don't want to play that game.
Curtis wasn't bad either. We're just talking about hits.
I like Curtis.
Curtis wasn't bad.
I'm willing to listen to everybody that doesn't like it. I like Curtis. From even Have a Baby by a Baby Billionaire, whatever it is, My Gun Go Off. Like,
yeah, Curtis had some hits on it.
My gun go off. You keep the barrel turning. Yeah, no. What else?
But what game has?
He had that track with Akon on that. Yeah, I like Curtis.
What game has over 50 Cent though? Game has longevity.
Yeah, I Get Money on there, which was a beat he stole from me.
You want to throw that in there?
I gotta let people know.
You sound like me against Steph, but it's cool. I know how you feel.
So you feel me? You feel me? You feel me? We back in the day, we was both on the cusp of greatness. We know how close we were.
That's true. Now we're the guys in the barbershop talking about, man, back in my day. That's us now. Man, my day I could have made it, man, but this happened. But
you should be the greatest shooter of all time, and I should be a multi-platinum rap star. But somehow the universe decided they wanted us to do a podcast instead. So here we are.
What I was trying to say is one thing the game has over 50 Cent is longevity, though, in music.
Game has more music.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because after Curtis, it gets kind of bleak for 50 Cent. Real bleak.
Real Memphis.
Yeah,
no, but I mean, shit. Versus only 15 records.
Nah, that's true. 10 of them won't come off Get Rich Die Trying.
Yeah. 10 and 5, real quick. First two albums. I don't need to give you nothing else. I don't even need to give you I Get Money off of Curtis
shit.
or the Power theme song. I don't even need to give you shit off the G-Unit album.
Oh, I forgot about those.
G-Unit album.
G albums, they smack.
Oof.
Both of them do.
Oof, both of them. All right, speaking of albums.
Wait, I got another hot take for you. Actually, this is a hot take.
Okay.
So, I did a lot of driving, of course, this weekend. I went to my parents.
3 hours there, 3 hours back.
So, I listened to Blueprint, Black Album, and Blueprint 3 all for the first time. And
what?
let me tell you this.
Shut up.
Let me tell you, for the first time. And let me tell you something.
Okay.
I know you said Jay-Z in his prime with the Blueprint.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, man. I feel like he was...
You think his Black Album is his prime?
I think he was rapping his best on Black Album.
I'd be willing to listen to that argument.
Because I listened to it back to back. Blueprint's a great album. But Black Album, man, the way he was rapping on there, just... his style, the material, his flow. Like, I feel like he was at his peak during the Black Album.
So would you say Blueprint has better beats, though?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Because I was listening to the Black Album, I was like, damn,
So this is my argument. Remember my argument I made that Kanye was at his best on Late Registration, but College Dropout's a better album? That's what I mean. Like, Kanye was rapping better on Late Registration.
Oh, he's killing Late Registration.
But College Dropout is a better album because the music, the entire
Musically
package is better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Hov was at his best on Blueprint, but if you told me he was at his best at Black Album, I mean, you're not gonna get much of an argument out of me.
So I had to go back and look, right? I was like, because I was like, damn, Jay killing his Black Album. I'm like, so
because it's your first time ever hearing.
First time hearing it, I was like, he's fucking killing this shit. So I had to go back and look because I don't know Jay's discography that great.
Yeah.
So I had to go back and look. So it was before the Black Album was Blueprint 2. Mm-hmm. And we've already talked about Blueprint 2. But if you look at Blueprint 2, lyrically, Jay was better on Blueprint 2 than he was on Blueprint 1. But it's the
Blueprint 2.1 is a classic.
Oh, yeah. He took out the best songs. I agree with that. Blueprint, but what I'm saying is, I guess it goes back to musically. Blueprint 2 wasn't that great. But Jay was rapping his ass off on Blueprint 2. And I feel like in Black Album is when he was set in stone in his prime. Like, that was the best Jay we got was on Black Album.
So you're saying that Blueprint is Golden State's first ring, and Blueprint 2 and Black Album are the second and third ring? That's fair. That's fair.
Because we both said, what we say, Rick Ross' best album was Teflon Don? Or was it...
Teflon Don, yeah.
So, like, what was before Teflon Don?
Deeper Than Rap.
So, Deeper in Rap, you can see it. I feel like Deeper in Rap was, like... So, Rick Ross's Deeper Than Rap is like Jay's Blueprint. It was like, okay, yeah, this nigga coming, right? And then he just got better. That's the way I see it.
Okay.
But to me, Jay was at his prime during Black Album, which is unfortunate because that's when he was retiring. When I come back with the 4 or 5, it ain't to play games with you. It's to aim at you.
Probably name you. If I
owe you, I'll blow you to smithereens. Cocksucker, take one for your team.
And
I need you to remember one thing.
One thing.
I came, I saw, I conquered. From record sales to sold out concerts. So motherfuckers, if you want this encore, need you to scream till your lungs get... I heard it. Man, I heard that shit, memorized it. It's amazing, isn't it?
So it's funny.
First time.
It's funny. Hov was talking about like coming back with 4 or 5 like Jordan did.
Yeah.
Because Kendrick just announced his next album the way Jordan announced his comeback.
So I saw you sent me that. Was that an article or a link or a picture? Wasn't it?
Just a picture. It was just a picture of a tweet.
May 13th. I feel like that's like close.
Oh, it's in like a month.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yes.
I wasn't expecting him to come that soon. But pause. I caught myself.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. Yeah, no. May 13th, new Kendrick. It's weird because, like, you can't even gauge excitement for it yet because the only thing we have from Kendrick in, the past 4 years is that Keem verse. And you're like, well, he killed that shit, but...
Well, we had 2 Keem verses. Remember? We have, was it Real Brothers? And then we have
Family Ties.
Family Ties.
You're right. So we got those, and that's it.
He killed. Oh my god. Yeah.
So
he came back. He came back with a vengeance though. Those 2 verses.
He did. Do you think we get a single this Friday?
It's kind of close. I would say next Friday.
Okay.
Wait. So I know you sent me this too. When is Push dropping?
Push. You mean it's almost dry?
Oh, it's almost dry. Yeah.
This Friday.
This Friday.
This Friday.
Future drops end of the month?
End of the month. Next week. Next Friday.
And then is Kendrick after that?
Yes.
Oh man.
What a good time to be a fan.
You know how something like you realize something?
What'd you just realize?
Like we're gonna have 3 weeks of greatness. I just want all these. I don't usually diss the younger 30 rappers, but I just want these niggas to sit back and take notes.
And Jack coming out too.
Oh yeah, he is. When's he coming out?
Next Friday. So Jack and Push on the same day. Yeah, if I was Jack, I might avoid Future.
Would you avoid Kendrick?
Yeah, but you got a week buffer. If I was Jack, I would get right in the middle. Because
so it's not 3 weeks in a row. It's so who's this Friday? Push. Then there's nobody next Friday.
No, next Friday is Future and Jack.
Oh.
And then 2 weeks after that is Kendrick.
Oh yeah, so he needs to come out in between that.
Yeah, that little dead area. Yeah. Good times. Good times.
That Jack Harlow may not get no play from me.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Especially since it's gonna drop on the weekend. Like I'm not listening to Jack especially if Future's out.
It's gonna be tough. I'm just excited, man. This Friday we all selling coke. Next Friday we getting toxic.
Well, it's a nice balance, right? We're gonna get that toxicity, and then we're gonna get the Jack. Jack Harlow's not really toxic like that. Jack Harlow's like
he cool.
First class. Yeah, he's cool.
He cool. He just
and
cool.
I do not like that song.
I'm not a fan either.
I'm like, that's your single?
Nail Tech is way better song.
I agree.
Love Nail Tech.
I agree.
But then you get Kendrick just coming Kung Fu Kenny cutting niggas' heads off. I'm gonna tell you like this.
You think it's gonna be his last album? Kendrick?
On TDE probably. I think he might try to do his own thing. Ladies, don't respond to no text you get from niggas next Friday.
Oh yeah, it's toxic.